Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. Okay, let's see. Sorry about the shaking, folks. Don't know how big we're going to make it. Right, let's see what we have. We have here the front of it. This is the back of it, Princess Jewels, and this is the one we're working with. I believe in fairy tales. Really, life can be a fairy tale if you know where to look, folks. It doesn't have to be wishful thinking, but I won't go into it, folks. It's not time to. But life doesn't have to be drudgery. Anyway, we've enlarged it, not all the way. Going to make it into a movement piece, something more interesting. So I just got to take that. I believe in fairy tales. There's actually a deck of them somewhere. I got them in the lounge room. We're going to just use this as our master copy to do this piece. But life doesn't have to be a series of drudgeries. It really can be a fairy tale. I do believe in fairy tales coming true. Like, I'm trying to get reunited with my future husband Luigi, and I'm trying to get my video work on television so that I can no longer have to feel like life's drudgery, because I love him and I really want to meet him and get married and run away from this life that I've got. I made a mistake when I was young that's cost me him, cost me having, I believed in drudgery and I got drudgery. Now I have to try and get the help of the TV channels who can just spare a little bit of airtime away from COVID-19 or the coronavirus. And if they can just put up an alert to tell Luigi where to find me. You know, I just really feel alone, and it's become drudgery because I believed in drudgery. You got to be positive as much as you can, folks. Otherwise you could end up making huge mistakes, and you don't want to make mistakes that cost you time and money. You got to basically, you know, and now I have to put up with drudgery because of my stupid attitude when I was young. So yeah, this is really difficult, this one. I've had a lot of trouble with my demos today, folks. To be honest, I haven't really had a very good run. Wondering, that looks interesting, it looks nice, but it's not what I'm after. I'm going to use that one as a master copy, and I'm going to reprocess this again. But basically I'm trying to see beyond things in the world that are really boring and difficult. I've got to see that even the coronavirus can't steal my dreams away. That I'm not going to let the coronavirus ruin my future. I'm going to try my best just to follow the basic guidelines on how to deal with it, and just basically not to focus on it too much. I don't want coronavirus to be my life. Like, a lot of people just seem to slide into this terrible funk that basically, yeah, you have to fucking live a life of worry and fear, and we don't need that. We need to stay safe, I know that, but basically we don't want our lives to be dictated by what bad news we have in this world. We don't want everything to be a fucking pain in the ass as any more than it should be. But for this fairy tale marriage to come true, I do need the help of TV. Luigi is into photocopiers like I am, so we have so much in common. And if we can get together through the news, the primetime news, well, that'd be really good, and I'd really be happy I'll never forget the good deed that you did as a TV channel. You took a little bit of time away from the coronavirus or whatever current affairs that are happening at the time, and that you gave me some time for my work, which isn't big, doesn't appear to be big news, but it can be big news. And I'll always remember you as a TV channel, that you gave me the time and the patience to air my stuff, however non-newsworthy it might seem. It seems like shit what I'm doing here, folks, but I'm trying my best to use my talent. This is my talent, photocopier art. This is what I'm good at. This is all I'm good at, pretty much. And I'm trying my best to get it out there and recognised. Don't know where the centre of this job is actually going to be. I'm actually thinking her face will be the centre. But basically it's really difficult when you have all these big ticket news articles like coronavirus. It's very difficult to step away and see something beyond it, you know, beyond the fearful headlines, beyond the death, disease, disaster, and all the other D words that seem to cover this shit. You know, I just really need some time to be on television, folks. I don't ask too much. You know, just to break away from the coronavirus just for a moment and have something a little bit more uplifting. Something that's more, like, that could be more, how should I put it, positive. I mean, sure, I do talk about things that are negative, like the love of money and that, but I still talk about other things too that to me really matter. All I need is your help as a TV channel to get my stuff on air and see if the ratings come piling in even more than the coronavirus stuff, or the death, disease, destruction and damage and all that sort of shit. Anyway, I think that looks better than I thought. I think now we can call this demo quits.